Hi, I'm Lily with Safe Teen Schools. For those that are not familiar with us, we are advocates that expose child abuse in the troubled teen industry. In this video blog, we will be talking about Freedom Village USA. Before I start, I would like to give a trigger warning. The things that I'm going to be covering in this video are some of the worst allegations of abuse that I have seen. My heart goes out to all Freedom Village survivors. Safe Teen Schools stands with you. Freedom Village USA opened its doors in 1981 in Lakemont, New York. It was advertised as a facility for troubled teens who needed to get their lives on track and closer to God. Freedom Village functioned under a Christian fundamentalist perspective. The owner was Pastor Fletcher Brothers. Fletcher Brothers was born in 1948 in New York. He has a nonprofit, podcast, and newsletter. He has written books and produced movies, all in the name of God. From his website, he is known for his tell it like it is style of preaching. I think you're known for more than that, Pastor Brothers. You are also known for being a fraud, money going missing from your nonprofit, bankruptcies, not paying your staff, hiring sex offenders to work with children, and worst of all, the abuse of children, while allegedly being complacent while your staff abuse them as well as yourself. I will start off with your allegations, Pastor Brothers. You have been accused of allegedly punching, slapping, and grabbing children up, as well as beating them, throwing them into walls, dragging girls by their hair, plus much more. It's alleged that you were very big into brainwashing and using your religion to do so, allegedly telling children they will die if they leave the property, telling them that the end times are near, that liberals were the devil and out to get you, that you had a direct connection to God in the way that no one else did, and that to question you was to question God himself. Jim Jones, is that you? Because this is definitely cult behavior. Your sermons consisted of race baiting and fear-mongering, anti-LGBTQ plus propaganda, and deep indoctrination. You preached your hateful beliefs to vulnerable and scared children, told them that psychology is of the devil, and took them off their medication because it was evil and that the Word of God would heal them. I will now be covering the abuse allegations: forced religion and indoctrination, forced labor, isolation, lack of proper education, lack of medical care, racist teaching, shaming people with disabilities, conversion therapy, verbal, mental, and emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual assaults by staff and students, rape and sodomy, food and sleep deprivation. In one of the lawsuits, it states that staff allegedly encouraged and or permitted children to sexually abuse other children in the shower room. It was also alleged that sexual abuse was reported to staff and ignored. Children were also allegedly forced to run laps, shovel manure, and do push-ups, and do the woodpile as punishment. The woodpile punishment consisted of children waking up between 3 and 4 a.m. and carrying a 10 to 20 pound log while walking a circular path. This was done for hours at a time, no matter the weather. And as many know, temperatures regularly drop below freezing during New York winters. There are many lawsuits citing abuse from Freedom Village, its staff, and owner, many of them regarding rape. The lawsuits are public record, but I warn you, it is not for the faint of heart. Freedom Village stated on their website that the children, and I quote, will be valued and respected by our staff and treated with the same care and understanding that we would want our own children treated with. If that is indeed the case, I'm afraid for your children. After being open for nearly 40 years, Freedom Village USA shut its doors in 2019, but that's not the end. Shortly afterwards, Pastor Brothers attempted to open a facility in South Carolina. Survivors of Freedom Village stepped forward and protested the opening of another facility operated by Pastor Brothers and his ideology. Due to the hard work and persistence of survivors, the local community listened and did not want the facility in their community. We at Safe Teen Schools would like to commend the survivors of Freedom Village for standing up and fighting back, for saving countless children that could have been abused if they were allowed to open in South Carolina. Again, Safe Teen Schools stands with you. For more information, please visit our website at safeteenschools.org and follow us on Facebook, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.